What's up, everyone? Welcome to the... Let me go ahead and mute the desktop there. Welcome to the Indianapolis 500, the official... Let me scoot up here. The official iRacing Indianapolis 500. Welcome. Let me know in the chat when you guys get here. Drop us a like. We'll go ahead and get this thing started. We got a little bit of practice time before we kick things off. You can see there are cars all over the track already. Don't have our official... I don't think this is our official lobby. I don't think it puts you into your official lobby. Yeah, this is just a practice lobby. So we don't really... Excuse me. Don't really know where we're at yet, car number wise and stuff like that. But as you can see, I'm fully kitted out in our livery. Team Penske Marlboro. I know this has the little Ferrari logo on it, but just imagine it's the 90s Team Penske. And partly in celebration of my grandfather who used to work for Penske, which is pretty cool. Plus, this is like one of my favorite liveries of all time. It's so good. Love that red and white chevron look. All right, let's go put some laps in. Everything should be dialed in. Let me know, guys. Hopefully, we're going to have a decent amount of practice time beforehand. Let me know if it's too quiet, like the game is too quiet. I did a test stream the other night, and it was like ridiculously quiet. Nobody really said anything, so I tried to adjust it, but just let me know in the chat if I need to turn up the in-game audio. Let's get this set. I did a bunch of testing last night to see, like, fuel-wise, what happens.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 miles per hour.
And I got about 30, if I just went flat out, completely flat out by myself, about 32 laps on map 5 to run it all empty. Probably about 28 laps.
There's a car approaching, stay behind the line.
On map 1, so you're looking at about a 4-lap difference. So I think everyone's pretty much going to be running map 1 all the way till like the final maybe 100 laps, and then you might see a little bit more strategy come into place. People, depending on how many cautions we get and stuff like that, to kind of break it up. Just get in that flow state.
40.92.
The in-car is still so loud. I need to keep turning that down. I can't hear anything else. And I'm not sure if it's engines or in-car that does it. Oh, I'm getting aero wash. I'm like a second behind that guy, and I'm still just getting so much aero wash. I gotta lift in the corners. Oh, there he goes. Drop down to 5th since we're pretty far behind.
There's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
You notice I got my overlays working?
P20. New fastest lap for Aruju, 40.79.
Currently 793 people registered for this session. This is the broadcast session, so if you're in top split, you're going to be on the iRacing broadcast. Don't think we're going to be in the top split, but pretty cool. That usually means, though, this is going to be the most populated broadcast.
P18.
So far up here. Woo! I mentioned this in my test stream the other night, but these things feel like you're driving a fighter jet.
All right, Ryan. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. P19.
Trying to get more comfortable being closer to the wall on those exits so I can really get the most out of it. I think my entries and my middles are good. I just don't run it quite all the way wide as I can. Mic check.
You're good.
All right, and they sounded good. I really just wanted to hear them. I've had a tough time getting the in-game chat loud enough too. I think it's just this in car I need to turn down even more. I also need to work on my pit entries. I noticed watching some races last night, people get really conservative on the pit entry. I saw like multiple people get like 2 or 3 spots just because they pushed it all the way. Let's do a practice. Because these things stop so fast. And we'll start lifting right about at the white line.
Watch your speed. Box in. 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Locked them up a little bit, but
Right, 2:36.
we didn't even have to lock them up that
Left,
much.
2,
We got down to
41
like
Fahrenheit.
40. Ooh, why's my pit limiter not on? We got down to like 55, 40 to 48 miles per hour when it's 60, so we could have eased up a little bit. But man, definitely don't. Speeding penalty ruins your race. That's
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Kyle Larson. There is no lucky dog. There is no way to get your lap back, and you can't get wave arounds. Once you go a lap down, that's pretty much it for you. I have a sneaking suspicion. Hey Barry, thanks man, appreciate it. Should be fun. Let's see if we can improve on our 4th place the other night in the test race. I got you.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
All right, that was better, but
Box in. 2,
I was a little.
1. Box now.
I was a little better, but I was still like, you can see where I came down. I need to try to get as close to that line as possible.
44 Fahrenheit. Front left. Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think it's the in-car, because even the pit crew was like ridiculously loud there. I think it's this in-car audio. I need to crank down.
Sorry.
Oh! Good call, Barry. Good call. Thank you, sir. There we go. Can you imagine me streaming in 500 laps or 500 miles just looking at my ugly mug? Thank you for calling that out. Oh, and you guys have been missing these amazing pit entries I've been doing.
Might as well get it out now before the actual thing.
Barry, who knows how long I would have gone without you there to tell me
Stay
that.
inside the line.
I shouldn't even messed with it. I shouldn't even like done my little intro. Just gone straight into the game footage because. Oh, jeez. Oh.
You get unlimited tires.
Car
Right.
high. Clear high.
Yes.
Got a car on the outside.
Hey, and my spotter things are working.
Still there.
I haven't been able to test those yet.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Help me a little bit to know exactly where those people are. All right, the in-car is a little bit better now. I 100% agree. I don't fault you at all for that.
B26.
Practice driving in some dirty air a little bit. Let me get a little bit closer to him though to really get the full effect. I'm still getting it. Pretty much if you see me lift, it's because I'm getting dirty air. He's going into... See if we can't get close enough. 1.2 back. We're still probably going to get it here.
That puts you 1.16 off the pace. Your lap time was 42.00.
Man, you get up on those slow cars fast.
B27. Your last lap time was 42.21.
Woo! Tried to go flat out that time. I'm still too close.
Is the car rejoining? You're now 1.32 off the pace. That lap was at 42.12.
Saw a lot of races going green flag for long runs yesterday once they got spread out. I just got, man, you got to really be careful because I had, when you're right around that 1.5 second range, you go in and out of the dirty air. I was fine, I could go flat out, and then all of a sudden I couldn't. And I got washed out. So I'm going to go where he's not, in the corners, to get out of the dirty air.
You're currently 1.00 off the leader's pace. That was at 41.80.
Let's hope all these fast guys are not in our lobby. That guy's number 2 though. He's second fastest car out here, so probably not. See, we're 1.5 behind again, which is that weird middle ground where sometimes I can go flat out and then all of a sudden I gain on them and I can't.
Just done at 41.72.
Can't right there. Because I went under 1.5. It's that danger zone. We gotta be real careful when we get 1.5 behind someone. For those of you who might be joining, we're just in practice right now. Don't freak out, I'm not running 27th. Time is it? 12:49. I think what happens is we do, when we load into our actual lobby, we get another like 15 minutes of practice or something with our group. And there we go. I think that's the case. I'm trying to run this guy down because he's 28th and we're 27th. So theoretically, we're running the same pace. I just keep getting that wash, man. And he has nothing in front of him, so he can go flat out. It's a tricky spot to be in. Getting a little bit of slipstream, enough to, I think I can stay in 5th.
You're currently 1.00 off the pace. speed limit.
It's really these yellow cones, so I'm way early.
Box in, 2, 1. Box now.
I can have guys like completely pass me just because I'm chilling. All right, I'm gonna go.
90%. Left front, 97%.
I'm gonna go make one final bathroom trip, and yeah, and I think we will be good to go. So I'll be right back. Whoa! Someone's got spun out in the pits, didn't they? All right. Oh. Got a little water. You guys could probably pick up that gross sound of me drinking it, couldn't you? Hopefully, I feel like I always get a nice big old full thing of my ghetto Fanatec water bottle here, but then I never drink it throughout the race because I just get locked in. All right. I really, nothing worries me more than putting all this effort into it. I've put a decent amount of time into, like I said, I didn't even own this car until Monday. So practicing this week, learning the controls, all that kind of stuff to come out in this race and get like wrecked on lap 4. It's the worst thing. Manifesting that won't happen. Seems like you just got to survive the first like 25 laps because Indy cars do single file restarts. So the only time we start side by side is the start of the race. So once we get spread out, like I said, a lot of the races I was watching last night, they like the whole 3/4 of the race went green the entire time because everyone just gets spread out. Usually there's something to be said about looking at the board here, but because of the way they do qualifying for this race, it really means nothing. Because your qualifying time that you set throughout the week, regardless of your iRating, is what sets the fields for the lobbies. So what is there? There's 1,375 of us registered for the race right now. So essentially what's going to do is it's going to take all 1,376 of us and then just list us all top to bottom based on what our qualifying time was. And then there's 32 cars per split. And they're just going to boop, 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 divvy them up. So most likely everybody in our split is probably going to be within like 2/10 of each other on our qualifying time because the spread was so crazy. I don't know if you saw my other video, but like I think I was like 1,800 or something of the 4,000 or so odd people or whatever. I don't remember exactly how many, but there was only like 4/10 separating the first place driver to like me at 1,390 or whatever. Like 4/10 separating 1,300 drivers. So, like I said, the 30 other people that were in our session with, we're probably all going to be right around the same lap time. Stream's looking good. Big old 2.3% on the CPU usage from OBS. I probably need to pull something up on GPU, but I think we're good. One thing I can do. Graphics. Numeric. Okay, now we got our little graphics number. I don't even know what's bad for that, though. I don't know if 11.3 is bad or good. Some in the comments let me know. Maybe I should go graphical on that. That might tell us something else. If bar big, that's bad. It's not yellow, so there is that. Yeah, I mean, it means a lot of things. Could mean little chances for overtaking, but it also means that you're going to get a wide variety of iRatings and skill levels, which could mean chaos. Now, I mean, once you get to the top split guys, they're all going to be like A class, you know, whatever. But like, we're probably going to have a mix of like some 4K iRatings, and we're going to have people that are like 700 and class C safety ratings. So it's a mixed bag. We're probably going to have a wide variety of some. I bet you there's going to be a decent amount of like C safety rating drivers in our split. Like I said, we qualified right about middle of the pack, 50th percentile, kind of right around the middle. So not upper tier lobbies, but not lower tier. I think we're going to have a wide variety of a wide mix of skill levels and safety ratings. Which, if we avoid the chaos, could be good. I was talking to my dad earlier, and I was like, staying on the lead lap probably is going to guarantee you a top 10. I wouldn't be shocked. By the time we run 200 laps. I could be wrong, though. If it does get drug out to where we just run green flag runs the entire time, it could be different. Our magic number, I do have my little fuel right here. Kind of helping me out here, letting us know. The magic number is 170. If we can get to lap 170, that's pretty much when the window is open and we can go full bore map 1 flat out the rest of the race. So we'll probably, I mean, like I said, we're probably just going to just standard map 1, pit winners cautions, or run it to empty until that final 100 laps, and then we'll see where we're at and start thinking about maybe some strategy calls. Seems like hanging around like 10 to 12, again, on a lot of the races I watch, that seemed to be the sweet spot. I would love to just kind of ride around top 15, 10 to 15th for most of the race. It seemed like a lot of those guys ended up being there in the end, between people in the front either pushing so hard that they had to take longer pit stops at the end, or just wrecking each other out because they're racing hard. All right, let's go get in our lobby. Place your bets. What number do you think we are? I'm going to say 18. I think we're number 18. Because I think your numbers are still signed by iRating. even though your qualifying position isn't. So I think we're going to be the 18th car.
Checker flags out. B31.
14. I was close. We are the 14 car, which means the 13 cars ahead of us here are ahead of us in iRating. We got a 15-minute warm up here. Let's take a look at this spread. We got a 2.4, 2.3, 1.5, 1.8, 1.9, 1.6, 1.7, a 3.1. A little bit of a mix. No monster accounts, it looks like. No people. You do get a risk sometimes of people sandbagging and putting in cruddy lap times because they want to win the race. So you end up with someone with like a 7K iRating that's got no business being in here. I do want to figure out why my pit limiter's not working. Let's go see if we can't fix that now while we're waiting. I could probably manage it myself, but if we don't have to, let's not. Yeah, pit speed limiter is checked off. Why is it not kicking in? Maybe because it's a warm-up lobby? We'll do it in the race, I guess. Unlimited tires, actually. And the thought process there is I think they have unlimited tires in the actual Indy race, but fuel's so important. You can change 4 tires in the time it takes to fill up your tank. So, I mean, tires don't super matter. Keep that in mind, though. Keep that in the back of your head. I did do some testing last night, and because of running as the tank gets lighter, the car gets faster. There's not really, lap time wise, there's not really a ton of tire fall off. Like I was doing 30 lap runs last night, and there was like less than a tenth between the start time and the end time. My tires were coming off at around like 87%. So why I say that is if we get down to the end of the race and we play our fuel mileage window to the point where we don't have to take a ton of gas, we can take no tires, splash of fuel, and maybe gain some spots. So
The leader has just done a 41.37.
something to think about. Something to keep in the back of our mind, back of our tool belt. If we want to not take tires at the end and just splash some fuel, it is an option on the table.
The leader's just done a 40.00.
All right, we got some clean air. Let's see what we can do just on a hot lap.
P7. New fastest lap for Francois, 39.87.
Yeah, I kind of missed that turn a little bit. But we hit that one. The important ones are 2 and 4 because they leave you onto the straights.
Car inside.
Okay, Ryan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. P8. That's your fast.
Clear low.
That puts you 1.62 off the pace. The guy ahead has just done a 41.46.
Man, if you can get the run and pass somebody and just dump that dirty air on them.
The guy behind has just done a 41.58. P9.
high.
It is so hard when you're behind someone that has clean air in front because they can just go flat out. That's where the strategy is going to have to come into it a little bit. That and just timing your runs to get that slipstream and then try to dump the dirty air on them and run away. We've got a good run coming out of 2 there. We suck up to them. It's probably going to take me too long. And then once you pull out, you just get dumped with air. It's really hard.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Seventh position. That's your quickest lap. You're currently 1.48 off the pace.
Sometimes though, you can also just put the pressure on them, make a mistake. We talked about this the other night, Barry. You have to lift when you're in that dirty air. The only time you really can't is when you got clean air in front. Like right now, I can just do it flat out, no lifting. Maybe I'll get a little bit more adventurous on it later in the race. I don't want to get wrecked out because I pushed it too much.
That puts you 1.51 off the pace. You've just done a 41.38.
See, if I don't lift, I just get washed out like that. So you can either be like kind of slow in, fast out, or you can lift to avoid hitting the wall when you get washed out.
All right, Ryan. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
I tend to prioritize my exit more than my entry. So I'd rather lift and then get on it coming out than have to do like a panic lift because I'm about to wipe the wall. Got about 5 minutes before we get this puppy underway. Where am I starting? Am I starting? I don't think I start 14th. Does it say? Maybe it is based on the... I thought the numbers were still assigned by iRating, but maybe I'm wrong.
That puts you 1.84 off the
Look at
leader's
these
pace.
two. Look at these two. You just hip check that guy.
5
All
minutes
right.
remaining. 5 minutes left.
Craig Hayes. Remember that name. Don't mess with that guy. Before we get started here, and I forget to bring it up, if you are watching, please like and subscribe. At the very least, like. You're already here. Maybe you're not quite sure, you know, what this Ryan guy's about, to subscribe. I know it's a huge commitment. But if you're getting a little bit of entertainment, at the very least, drop a like. think something like 70% of my audience isn't subscribed already anyway, so. What's another one? Alright, we'll practice pit entry on this one.
Car exit in the pits.
And then we'll take a nice little break here before we get started.
You're now 1.76 off the pace. That lap time was 41.64.
Ooh, got a little too much curb there. You can see I got that either that curb or the grass, and it got me a little loose. No one's behind me, so I'm not going to worry about letting everybody know. Boom! That one was pretty good.
Box in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta say,
Box now.
that one was about spot on. That was clean. That was a clean pit entry there.
Front right, 92%. Front left, 98%.
Oh, guy behind me, not so lucky back there. Oh, geez. So, I mean, I'm telling you guys, there's going to be a bunch of spots that are going to be able to be made on pit entries. Because you're going to have people that are like slowing down to be cautious, and you're going to have people smoking it on the way in and getting speeding penalties. Huge opportunities there. Oh, here we go. Does that mean I'm starting 20th? Is that what that means? Because that means grid. But why am I guess I'm 14th on the list. Okay, so it looks like we're starting 20th.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Which means we gotta be pretty careful at the start here. I got all the berry bees here. Hydrate when you have a chance. I'm sure that sounds terrible to you guys. I'm having that problem. I forgot. I used to do it when I was live streaming Gran Turismo, where my second monitor that has all the chat and details is over here, but the camera's there. And when I'm talking to you guys, I look at the chat when I should be looking at the camera. But whatever. Kinks we will work out now that we're live streaming again. All right. Okay. So I don't know what to make of this, guys. We were the fastest, or we were 9th fastest in practice. We are the 9th fastest in practice. 14th car in iRating, starting 20th. No idea what to make of that. How about this? Well, let's just try to be there at the end. That's my goal. Don't wreck out in the first 50 laps. Hang around and be there at the end. Maybe make some strategy calls and some good pit entries. See what we can do.
Flag, P9.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
That's the end of the session, P9.
Gentlemen, or drivers, start your engines.
200 laps. Okay, Ryan, should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 17.
Top 17 is what our crew chief would like to see us do. I think we can do better than that. What do you guys think?
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's Indy time.
Nice reference. Saika, you dead? It's a cool Runnings reference.
Yeah, I'm on.
There must be some millennials in here.
Damn, starting dead last.
Now, normally I do NASCAR-related stuff, but this is a nice change of pace.
I have lost so much iRating on these races.
We gained, like,
I've
what,
long spent
80 the
caring
other
about
night?
iRating. That
Okay,
takes us a far
rolling
too long
starts.
to
All
care
right,
about
car
it
number
anymore.
9.
All right. We're in 6-1. Here's the other thing. I agree. I think I really do
luck,
believe
everyone.
that there's a top 10 in order if we can avoid,
Race car speed is 55
stay on the lead
miles
lap,
per hour.
avoid chaos. I think we could get a
Good
top
luck,
10.
all. Remember, it's an incredibly long race.
Catch up to car number 9.
Also, place your bets now on whether I will restart
And
in
remember,
map 8.
John Cleland is going for first.
All right, let's all win it on the first lap, boys.
I think I messed up my qualifying.
Yeah, this is the only time we'll start too wide, so let's not screw it up.
I don't even know what it feels like to be up here. I can't believe I'm actually up here.
So if you're new, I can control the map on the car to control the fuel. So when
Enjoy
we're
it.
pacing
Unless
on
someone wins through,
cautions,
it's probably the safest
we want to
place
flip
be
it to
right
map
now.
8 to save fuel. But the thing is, I have to remember to put it back into 1 before the race
last
starts.
race in P24.
And whether or not I'll remember, that's what I'm saying, place your bets. Will I forget?
I got net coded with 10 laps to go from a top 5 finish yesterday, so I'm back for another attempt.
Here we go.
All right, everybody,
Exciting, it's fun,
settle
let's
in.
enjoy it.
About 2 hours and 15 minutes likely.
Smooth is slow.
Thanks for joining with
Wait,
me.
I got it wrong. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Okay, Ryan, get ready. Green, let's go, let's go. The track temp's increasing. It's now 112 Fahrenheit. There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Inside.
Really, man? That's how you want to start the race?
Watch out.
All right,
Back
got one.
Why, guys? Why?
Come on, guys, that's so stupid.
I don't know where that was at. Happened
I
up
saw
front.
that coming a mile away.
Pace car is out.
I didn't even
Line
hit
up
the
single
gas and
file.
drive
Car
seems
number
like
20.
it out.
We're under caution. It's closed.
Remember, avoid chaos, and we can. Oh, let's go to map
Well, I
8.
guess now's the perfect time to mention
Miles
that if
per
you
hour.
guys do decide that you're just done with this race, stop on over by my Twitch stream. www.twitch.tv/MadbullGaming618.
We need to catch car number
No.
20.
Go to my YouTube stream where I came in 7.
I think I'm gonna lose like 200 iRating here.
Why not do both streams?
There you go. I'll go drop you a follow once we're done.
Nah, you don't gotta drop a follow. Don't feel obligated to ever do that with my stuff, man.
All right. We also want to run headgear.
Pace cars in 3. I've almost caught them.
Pace car is in.
Well,
Turn 3.
might as well hit map 8 and just kind of roll in 6 while I'm catching the pace car.
Of course, yellow. It's a road.
Don't tell people. There's probably a few idiots
Pace
in here
cars
that
on
don't
the
even know
front
that.
stretch.
Bunch of degenerate NASCAR oval drivers in here for the first time that don't even know they can
Sucks.
change the map.
And I was nearly caught up in that too. I actually had to put it into the wall ever so lightly on the inside to avoid the contact.
Did it
Cars at start finish line.
happen up front or in the back? I never saw
Pace
anything.
car's in. Turn 1.
Mid-pack on back is where it looked like it started.
I know that pain all too well. I'm sorry for whoever got involved. Lap 1 in a 200-mile race, 200-lap race is ridiculous.
Pace car's in. Turn 2.
Oh, sweet, I got the fastest lap of the race under caution.
All right, we gotta catch up.
I'm sorry to everybody. I tried to start in the pits, but because the caution came out, it stuck me back in third.
That's where you're meant to be, though. You know what I mean?
Dude, I wouldn't want to start from the pits from third. Third ain't a bad place to be. It's 5th through 33 that I can't stand.
I started, top 10, and everybody's been pretty chill back here, so...
It's been brutal the last two times I've tried to race this.
Lucky you didn't get a black flag. I've seen, depending on where the caution throws at the start, if you start in the pits, I've seen people get black flags from that.
Catch up to car number 20. Pits are open.
Yeah, that was probably lucky, but hopefully I'll run good in the, draft.
Tail is blinking a bit here.
That's not what I want to hear.
All right, so, well, now we just start single file the rest of the way.
That earlier where you
so we
the
avoided...
iRacing gods hurt you last night?
Ryan, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh, hell yeah. But that's because I was streaming in Discord.
Huh.
Yeah, it's blinking every, few seconds, just a quick look.
We need to catch up to car number 20.
Well, I'm looking at all my stuff right now, and everything's looking good. No packet loss, no nothing.
Hey, shout out to Adam Cox. I have too much damage. Thanks, buddy.
Catch up to car number 20.
Yeah, you're the only one I see blinking, so...
Man, couldn't even get one.
Also, shout out to my boy Lucas Lodato for actually making it in top split.
That is a nightmare. I said, when I talked about my worst fears, I said,
already down
4 laps in.
5 cars. There's only 28 left on the lead lap, on lap 4.
Told you.
That's better than what happened with my first split on Friday night. It killed half the field.
Stay on the lead lap.
I'll come back out. Just give me 3.5 minutes.
I feel that pain too. I had 10.5 minutes until 9 o'clock this morning.
The upside is the wreck was early enough in the race that whatever happens later is going to benefit that guy.
We need to catch up to car
I'll see you
number
at the
20.
next caution or the first pit stops. Good luck, boys.
Yeah, but you can't get your lap back. You're going to be
Why
there
are we
the rest of
delayed?
the race.
I have an answer for that one. It happened in my rearview mirror. Someone spun it trying to catch the field and took someone else out with them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Eventually, guys, I promise
Back to map 8.
we'll weed all these people out, and then we'll run around.
What, you guys don't start from map 8?
No, for fuel saving.
Not serious, Daniel.
I have a running bet with myself. Will I restart in map 8 on accident at least once?
Oh, no judgment. I've done it. I stopped, and then the worst mistake I ever made was dropping my front ARB in 1 and not realizing it.
No, why is my car spinning down?
Catch up to car number 20.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm in map 3. I made sure of that ahead of time. I'm trying to save fuel and just get to the end here.
It's too early to save fuel, though. Not going to do any good.
Well, I will be in map 1.
I'll be at map 1 as soon as I hit the front stretch.
We're talking you're going to save 2 laps,
Actually,
maybe?
I may be in map 6.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Effectively the same thing. I watched a YouTube video a few days ago to make sure I knew if this car did.
Alright, once again, I will see you all at the next yellow or the first pit stops.
Okay, Ryan. The pace car's just left. Green flag.
Clear low.
Jeez.
Car low. Clear low.
The next car is Lucas, car number 20. C license. B17.
We're already up 3 spots. Some net code there. Some bouncing around.
The leader has just done 43.33. Fastest lap for race, 43.32. That's the fastest lap. The car in front's lap time is at 43.14. That's a new fastest lap for Alba, 42.88.
I don't like these big groups of cars. I would rather just pick them off one by one later. Start chucking in there 3 wide. That's when stuff happens. Oh, the aero wash.
Carlo. Hold your line. Inside clear.
New fastest lap for Brian, 41.45. 18th. That lap was at 42.83. That's your fastest lap. All right, Ryan. The next car is Stanley, car number 19. C license. Fastest lap for McConaughey, 40.
Car high.
Good lap, that's your best in the session.
Still there.
Oh, man.
Clear high.
See, it's so hard when you're in a pack because that car in front, I got to run, but that car in front right there just threw all of his dirty air
Come
on
on,
me.
dude. Car, really, man?
On the outside. Hold your line.
Don't force it 3
Clear
wide.
outside.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, well, I got lucky. It appears to be just a bit of aero. No wheel damage, so I can still drive it. Maybe get it repaired later.
My last lap was at 42.66.
Welcome back to the land of the racing, Mattias. Or even Mateus.
Honestly, I think it might be better to be a bit off the pack right now anyway. Not as much aero push. And I'm still catching breath. I'm still saving a bit of fuel.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
I could pass this guy if it weren't for that car in front that keeps dumping its air on me.
Carlo.
Yeah, I don't know why guys are racing so hard.
Hold your line.
Almost 190 laps to go.
That's a new fastest lap for...
Clear inside.
The lap time was at 42.14. That's a new fastest lap for Serena, 41.18.
I wouldn't really say I'm racing hard, but if I get a run, I'm gonna. Oh shit!
Be careful, got a
Woo!
caution.
Woo-wee, man! He shot right back
if you
across.
want it, give me a little space. I'll let you go around on that one, man.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car number 26.
I'm not trying to fight right now. It's too early. Thank you.
Closed.
That was a.
Hey,
Woo! He came
coming
flying
car
back.
is coming out pit road. I'm catching
Oh man! I did not expect. I've seen that before in practice, and I did not expect him to come flying back in. And
Pace car is on the back stretch.
Totally wiped out the car that was in front of us. If we had been in that position,
you and I got a mulligan once.
We would have
try not to do that again.
Gotten that. All right, calm down. Go back into 8. Do we get some gas here? What we got? About 20, 25 laps.
Race car is in. Turn 3.
Usually I say if I got less than like 15 to 18, I'll come in. Let's do what the leaders do. If they all come in,
It's all good. I'm still driving, so I'm not upset.
We need to catch car number
Now, if I wasn't driving, that might be
26.
a bit
It's
silly,
over.
but I'm still driving, so we're good.
just hanging around, not pushing it. If I get a run on someone, I might peek it out there, but I'm not going to do something stupid. Nobody taking fuel yet. I'll definitely want to go back and watch that one from my point of view. That was...
Catch up to car number 26.
That's why I kind of want to stay. I want to try to stay out of the thick packs. That's where it don't take much, man. 2 people touch tires and bam.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
That wreck was insane. He bounced off the inside wall and came shooting straight back into the track in the air, and the car in front of me just got destroyed.
Turn 2.
Yeah, coming out.
Too much wet jacker.
I don't know, call me crazy, but I really don't feel like I need to use the weight jacker. Like I said, I was...
Yellow.
I guess it could be different in traffic if it keeps getting worse.
You're really quiet, 20.
But I was running... I ran full lap... full fuel stint from last night. Ran her empty on map 5 and 1.
I could understand you that time, yeah.
And I was...
Alright.
Felt comfortable the entire time on 0.
Anyway, she's...
Maybe if I get in traffic like I was in practice,
Get ready. Race will resume
I'll
at the end of this lap.
give it like a +2 or something. Just try to help.
I'm gonna bounce back again.
Oh, I said 18. I thought it was 6. I thought I said something else. I did. Yeah, no, number 16. If you want by, I'm not gonna fight it, dude. It's way too early for this shit. Just give me a little space, and you know I'll return it in kind later.
Hell no, be a man. Find it out.
Dude, he was squeezing me up next to the wall. Like, I'm not dealing with that shit today.
Then lift and let him
Like,
by.
I will go right back to NASCAR and
You
do
control
NASCAR
that.
things.
You can just, let him by.
10 tops.
Shoot, jeez.
I much prefer 10 tops. These are fun, but not really my cup of tea all the time.
I'm the same way, only reverse. This is my house, and I go play in the 10 tops. All right, boys, see you at the next one or at the first pit stop.
He keeps like brake checking me.
Well, that's because you also get NASCAR guys who don't know what they're doing in the Indy car.
Hi, that's me.
Race car has just left.
3 days ago, I represented that statement.
Green flag.
Can't pass until I cross the finish line anyway.
Car ahead is Piccolo, car number 26, and their rating is 1.4, P16.
Carlo. Hold your line.
Hey, 4, I don't think we bump draft here, man.
Clear inside.
Bump drafting me on the backstretch.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no bump traffic. During this turn, I get... That was a 4X2.
I've got a car on the inside.
11, I'm hanging back. I don't know if you see what I see in front, but I don't like it.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
Pass that guy at least.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Holt, car number 4, and their rating is 2.6.
We actually got a little window here. We can just go. Yeah, everybody watch out for 4.
Full course caution.
And he just took someone out. Hey, Braden, why don't you chill, man?
We think that Morris has binned it in turn 2. We're under caution, pits are closed, pace car's out, line up single file behind car 4.
Alright, pace car's coming out of pit road, I'll get you on turn 2, check up,
Pace
turn
car
2,
speed is
check against turn
85
2.
miles per hour. Pace car is in, turn 2.
You sound like one of those guys who works at the amusement parks on the roller coaster. Please keep your hands, feet, legs, and other bodily appendages inside the ride at all times.
I'm just gonna stay behind this guy and
Funny
watch
that you
him.
mentioned that. That was actually my first job.
Sounds like a pretty fun first job, honestly. Ever get to ride the ride?
He's just gonna mess up his front wing if he keeps that
It
up.
was, but I was also 16 at the time, and the pay was absolute garbage, and God, it was so very hot.
All right,
Pace
now
car's
do
in,
we pit?
turn 3.
20 laps.
And that was so very, very long ago.
I don't want to drop back in the pack
Still
that much.
probably one of
I
the
don't want to
coolest
lose
jobs
field
on earth to
position if
have.
nobody else goes.
Pace car is in, turn 4. Pits are open.
I gotta wonder now, Brian, was the pay actually good on that, or is it just kind of eh?
If I remember correctly, it was minimum wage, which at that time I think was like $7.30 an hour.
It ain't changed much since then, honestly.
Yeah, the federal minimum wage is still $7.25 if I remember correctly.
I thought it went up to like 9 something, the federal wage anyway.
Why don't we keep brake checking everybody?
Now, did you work at a good park or just kind of like
we're just gonna follow this green car all the way
known
up.
shitty theme park?
I worked at Dollywood and Sevierville.
Oh, okay. That's very nice.
And fun fact, when I wasn't doing my roller coaster job, I was an apprentice blacksmith.
Holy hell, this man's a badass. Look out, everybody.
Oh, no, not at all.
All right, I got it. You guys are gonna make me have to pee, though. That's the problem.
Still, blacksmithing is awesome to hear, because it's like, that's one of the jobs you never hear.
Honestly, though, this isn't anything compared to the
You have to have a
Coke
certain type
600
of
in a few
interest in
weeks.
knives or sharp
That sucker
objects.
takes like
In my case,
4 hours easily, 5 hours.
I actually like the forge. I don't know, I just always enjoyed the forge and the metals and the sound of the hammer.
Yellow, pits are open.
Although at this rate, with all these cautions, we may get there in here too.
I couldn't fucking do it now if you asked me to, but then I was pretty good at it.
I was about to say, let's see you on Forged in Fire.
Oh no, I ain't got shit on those guys.
Race car's coming in this lap.
Something about coming down this,
Where's everybody
this
out in the fuel
corridor
mileage
with
right now?
fans everywhere. It's crazy.
I've already topped off once, so I'm slightly ahead of cycle.
Ooh, interesting.
Race Labs is telling me anywhere between 31 and 33 for what I've been doing, but that'll change here in a
Need to
minute.
catch up to car number 4.
Yeah, I'm in the back, so I have the luxury that some of you guys are currently adult, and that's coming in and topping off under every other caution.
Yeah. But you also have the threat of somebody doing something stupid and taking you out, which granted, I can take myself out easily. I almost did it coming out of turn 2 a little bit ago.
I'm not going to worry
Just a
about
wee too much
fuel
weight
cycle
factor in.
and all that stuff till the final 100 laps.
I
don't
mean,
think
middle
it
of
is.
practice, towards the end, I was sideways because I touched a curb. I was practicing green flag pit stops.
I've already touched the wall once.
I'm also not going to mess with this car in front of me. Like, I don't care how many positions I
squeezed
lose.
into the wall, but it was very minor
I'm not even going to
contact.
make a move on him. If he wants to keep driving up and wrecking people, I'll just follow him, but
It was minor, but I still got 2 X off
I'm
it.
not going to mess with him.
Okay, here we go. See y'all next time.
All right, remember we didn't forget our map this time? We got about 20 laps of fuel left.
Okay, Ryan, the pace car has just left. Green, 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 let's go. V14.
Yeah, remember that joke about restarting in map 8? Oops.
Oh, he did it. Did the thing.
The guy in front is Lucas, car number 20, C license.
The car is struggling. There we go.
Clear high.
We're 3 wide behind. That's
time
gonna.
to pit road. That just jumped in front of me. I had to check up.
The guy in front is Holt,
That almost
car
stacked
number
up
4,
a bunch of
and their
it.
rating is 2.6.
Little warning if you're going to dodge the pit road.
Gap to Holt ahead is now 1.14.
Some of these people might be running on different fuel maps. Maybe that's why we're running them down.
All right, Ryan, the next car is...
If you ask me,
RB,
track
car
position's
number
more important
21.
right now.
Their rating is 1.5.
I don't think the extra 2 laps on your run's really going to
Just
matter.
done at 41.47.
Not quite there yet. We'll let off. I think we'll get them on the next straight. Kind of messed it up a little bit. Shoot.
Fastest
yeah,
lap
okay.
for Sparks,
My favorite game.
41.16. The guy behind has just done a 41.33. You've got half your fuel left.
Car high. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear outside. Clear all round.
I'm going 3 wide down here. Dude, it's early, man. You don't have to
Guys are
start.
fighting 3 wide to the top corner.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this guy going 3 wide. 13th. We're going fighting 3 wide for 13th.
Car in front is Serena, car number 2, and their rating
And
is
we made it out
3.2.
alive. All right, we need a caution now so we can pit under green, or pit under yellow.
The lap time was at 41.63.
Bro just hit the wall. At least I think he did. It may have been in that code.
There's a car on your inside. Still there.
The lap was at 41.60.
Still there. Clear inside.
14. Okay, Ryan, the next car is Hayes, car number 33, and their rating is 1.2. New fastest lap for Tomlin, 41.07. Your last lap time was at 41.78.
Ooh, the blue car, a little squirrely up there.
That was at 41.51.
Those two look like they're itching to wreck. I will happily oblige them. We got about 10 laps to go. Gosh, there's still so much time left. It's such a long race. It's going to settle in.
New fastest lap for Holt, 41.07.
We're not even an eighth of the way through this race yet. Oh, man. It'll start going a little quicker if we can get some green flag runs going. All these cautions are... This guy seems to be struggling.
The car in front of
Oh,
us
there's a
is
lap car.
6 laps behind.
On the outside. Hold your line. Clear outside. Inside.
Dude, you're a lap down. You're 6 laps down. Come
Hold your
on,
line.
man.
That's a new fastest lap for Hayes.
Clear low.
Alright, we can go flat out now. Lots of jumping around going on up there, gang.
Okay, Ryan, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Pitting this time.
We'll wait a little bit. Maybe those guys wreck going into the pits or something.
Sparks, car number 6, is now leading. V13, you've got about 3 laps of fuel left. Only 2 more laps of fuel. The next car is Suzuki, car number 10, and their rating is 2.0.
Take advantage of these fast laps out here with nobody in front of me. Putting in some good lap times. Alright, we're going to come in next time by.
Car number 30 is now in the lead. V11, this is the last lap of fuel. Okay, Ryan, hit this lap, in this lap.
Coming in this lap.
Speed limit is 60 miles per hour. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P29. Behind Brian. 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Thought maybe I went too far forward.
Front right, 86%. Front left, 97%.
Watch it.
Whoa.
Halt. Car number 4.
Dude, what are you doing up there?
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, that cost us some time. Valuable seconds. Literally, like when the whole field is separated by like less than a second, that killed us.
2.1 seconds. The gap to E7 behind is now 1.83, 1 lap ahead. The guy in front is Miller, car number 28, and their rating is 1.3. V20. Ryan, you're reeling. Miller in. The gap is 1.46. The leader's pitting now.
I doubt it.
Barroso, car number 22, is now in the lead.
I was watching a race last night, and I think Indy cars ghost all the time on pit road, so it's possible I could have ghosted through them, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. I wasn't sure.
P2 behind is now 1.29, 1 lap in front.
But yeah, they really don't ever penalize for that. It's just stupid.
Full course caution, be careful.
Well, that hurts us.
Ah, shit. We didn't need that.
I almost got collected by that one. Short
We're
shoot,
under caution, it's
started
closed.
shooting
Pace
up.
car is out.
Pretty sure that just put like half the field a lap down.
22. Pace car speed is 89 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 2.
That puts a lot of people in an unfortunate position, I think.
Yeah, that just screwed us and a whole lot of people.
Nah, it'll balance it.
I'm not familiar. I know this format doesn't have lucky dodge. Does it have wave around?
Yeah, just wave around.
Ah, then you guys are fine. That won't be a problem. It'll cycle back out to normal.
What happens if I pit when the pit lane is closed? I'll run out of fuel otherwise.
You'll probably get an end of line penalty, but if you're going to run out of fuel, you'd be able to take that.
Okay, so we'll get the wave around. This guy's going to have to pit, and then we'll be the first car to get the wave around, looks like.
Pace car is out. It's closed. Pits are open.
Well, there you go.
Should get our lap back.
Okay, Ryan, you're ahead of this guy. You should be behind him.
If that guy behind me stays out, that's going to screw a lot of people, because then they don't get their lap back. I might be the only car that gets the wave around. Guy behind me's
Harvey ahead is pitting.
Is it side pod damage?
My guess is his spotter probably just said side damage. I don't think it gets that granular.
Because I know if it's side pod, you're basically going to be down on speed the rest of the way, but don't leave, stick around. Yeah, no, that's all I really know.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
It's like LMP1s and floor damage from what I've heard.
Oh, that guy's pitting now. Okay, so that's going to help everybody. They just waited until the second lap to get the most fuel possible.
That's the pace car. Okay, Ryan, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap. Wave around. Catch the rear of the field. Pace car is in. Turn 1. Pace car is in. Turn 2.
I don't know how many people are going to get it, though. If somebody's dumb enough to stay out again.
Second last row to the top 10. Yeah.
Race car's in, turn 3.
You see how much that little having to stop on pit road for that car though hurt us? We're gonna restart 19th, and we were like 14th when all those green flag stops started. That stinks.
Race car is in, turn 4.
All because we had to just completely stop for a good like second and a half on pit road. All right, well, we work. Go back to work. Try to work our way back up.
Race car is
Plenty of
just
time.
left. Green flag, we're racing.
Oh shoot! Why were we so spread out?
All right, Ryan. The next car is Owens, car number 8, and their rating is 2.1.
Car high.
V19.
Hold your line. You're clear high.
Halt. Car number 4 is leading the race.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh, big block. That was dumb. He got wide and then just decided to just pull down and block me. Up in the wall up there. Oh, he's got a dead tire.
You've got a car on the outside. Hold your line. Clear high.
The car in front is Harvey, car number 21, and their rating is 1.5. Brian, car number 5, is now leading. V18.
You've got a car high. Still there. Clear high.
Making our way back. Making my way downtown. Riding
Driver in front of
fast.
us is Willett, car
Andy
number
500.
7. Their rating is 2.1.
Alright, we got 2.5 ahead of us, so we can go flat out. Brap, 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 brap.
17th place. That lap time was 42.13. Halt. Car number 4 is leading the race.
I'm telling you guys, seconds matter in this race more than anything, and having to stop on pit road might as well have been a penalty. Good thing though is we got plenty of time to make up for it. I think we played the pit. I mean, of all the cars that pitted under green, we were one of the last ones. We were able to stay out pretty late. That guy in the back that was topping off, like I think he probably benefited the most, but
The gap to P18 behind is now.
it's all right. We got a nice little gap here.
You okay, Braden?
Run around. Maybe start picking some guys off.
Number 5 is now
Get back up into the top 15. I'm good to just run like this for a fuel run, just to knock it out.
Lap times are improving. This is good. just done a 41.53. Halt. Car number 4 is now leading.
That number 4 car that was driving like an idiot is now leading the race. Please don't let him win.
P17. Gap to Owens behind is now 1.32. You've just done a 41.51.
We're running this train down. Which is pretty much, I think, the train we were before. That's 16, 15, 14.
Ryan, car number 5.
Which is kind of where we were at before all the pit stops started, so. I think we were like 13, but we were around that
was
group.
at 41.55. You're reeling 16th place. In the gap's now 1.45.
Well, that car up there. Oh, we're getting in the wake. See that? That's all you know. All right. 1.3. Yeah, we're there, or 1 second to that guy, so we're there now. It's insane. I know people in NASCAR complain about dirty air, but it's nothing like this.
The gap in front is now
Oh,
1.21. Full course caution. Watch out.
Hey, Braden, good working with you there. Thank you.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 13. We're under caution. It's closed. Pace car speed is 86 miles per
I
hour.
think I'm going to top off on fuel
Pace
here.
car is in. Turn 2.
Pace cars in 2,
I'd
checking up
rather
in
do
2.
it under yellow, and we got what? I think my rule is 15 to 18 to go. Just go ahead and top off. And we're kind of in the back anyway.
Let's not run over the leader in turn 2.
The pace car's in. Turn
This
3.
caution is brought to you by NOS. Not just an energy drink for your car, but for you too.
I don't even think they changed the formula.
Shit, probably at this point they never have.
The pace
I
car is
remember
in.
when they used
Turn
to have
4.
the old
It's
bottle
open.
style containers for them.
Come on, guys. Close up the gap.
Why did my track map just all of a sudden bounce over to my other screen? What the heck? That was weird.
We need to catch up to car number 13. Watch your speed. Box in 5.
Just into place.
3, 2, 1. Box now. Right front, 95%. Left front, 99%.
Brian, I wish to inform you, I have made it further than I did last night.
Yeah. I made it just a little bit farther than you did before I got destroyed, so I'm about 10 laps away, and I got killed on lap 2 at this lap 2 this morning.
I think I died on lap 26 last night, so I'm happy where I'm at.
Now we got to pray for a green flag run where all those guys that stayed out have to put on a green.
53 laps in, but especially where I am right now. But we'll see.
All right, I don't even know if we lost any spots.
153. There's only 144 left.
Never said I could add, Frank.
That was a good one.
Of course, yellow. It's a open.
Hey, sometimes the math just works out, right, Brian?
No, that math don't math. But again, that was just me doing shit-ass math in my head, which was completely wrong.
Ah, you're fine. It's back of the napkin math. It's always going to be wrong. To some
I
degree.
guess we probably should have put it on lap 2.
Which is also probably what will happen in
Catch up to car number 7. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh well, if it comes down to us running out of fuel on the last lap, we'll look back at that spot. You can blame that.
Yeah, you meant to that.
All right, we actually gained some spots. We're back up to 14th somehow.
Look, I don't know how to do math. I just know how to turn left and go fast.
Well, we're now down to 19 cars in the lead lap, despite only being a quarter of the way through the race.
Every time I need a casualty to report, I'm just going to ask you.
It's my pet project.
I still don't understand how my overlay just shot over to my other screen. It's the only one. All the other ones stayed on. No idea what that's about.
I don't know. I don't speak cursive.
Alright, see you boys again at the next yellow or the first pit stop, or second pit stop.
I already had my second pit stop.
See you in about 9 laps.
Right. I don't know why you wouldn't just come get fuel.
See you on the other side, Space Cowboy.
Okay, Ryan. The pace car has just left. Green flag.
Car inside. Clear low.
13th place.
You can't pass on the outside in any car?
The guy in front is Suzuki, car number 10. Their rating is 2.0.
Car low. Still there. You're clear inside. Outside. Still there. Clear high.
B12. Right, the guy ahead of us is race, car number 29, D license. And their rating is 1.3.
There's a car on your inside. Hold your line. Still there.
Don't clip me, don't clip me, don't
Hold your
clip me.
line. You're clear inside.
I don't like this guy behind me.
Ryan, car number 5 is now in the lead.
We've got a car low. We've got a car on the inside. Clear inside.
Chris, what are you doing, man?
Hey, 14, we're still rolling, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
13th place.
I would have liked a little bit more space on the bottom if you're going to do that, but, you know.
You kind of Verstappen me there. You weren't even alongside me. Just threw it in there. I'm not just going to give you the inside.
Yeah, Otto. We're still rolling. We're still good.
Halt. Car number 4 is now in the lead.
I bet you would like a little more room. I bet you would. I would like if everybody just let me dive on the inside of them too.
Yeah, the gap is now 0.64.
I would like a little more room down there. I bet
Car in
you
front of us
would.
is now Suzuki, car number 10, and their rating is 2.0. Brian, car number 5 is now leading. You're reeling P12 in. The gap is now 0.61. P13.
Feels like everybody's getting kind of spread out. Just enough to just tow each other along. Kind of like a DRS train in a way. Chris has made it pretty clear he does not want to get past, so we're just gonna, we're kind of content to hang out. Ah, way too wide there.
Halt. Car number 4 is leading the race.
Pitting.
Yeah, these are the guys that stayed out when we took gas last time.
P12.
Car low. Hold your line. Clear low.
That was the result of me. Oh!
Full course caution. Watch out.
Dang, I just got passed by that car right before the caution.
Pace car is out. Line up single file. Behind car number 11. It looks like Tomlin spinned it. We're under caution. Pits are
Second for the
closed.
pace car, everybody.
Race car speed is 120 miles per hour.
Did anybody catch that?
Some guy just slammed the inside wall trying to go into pits by the looks of it. And then he bounced out and went on the
Catch up to car
exit
number
of 4.
11.
Slammed that wall.
Now he just smacked the outside wall and then shot straight to the inside wall.
Yeah, that was me. I think everyone has the light on.
Scared the shit out of me because I was right behind him. I thought he was going to fly back up into me.
Pits are open.
Did he tag the outside wall?
Yep.
You okay there, driver? That one looked like it hurt like hell.
Just look right.
Alright, good, because I know the
everybody
prevalence
pitting?
of direct
Alright.
drive wheels
I'll pit too.
nowadays and a wrist injury
Everybody's
would
gonna
suck.
pit.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Who am I to not take fuel?
Yeah, that was cool up until
We need to catch up to car number 11.
Sorry about your luck,
Box
Joe.
in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right.
Brian, it's like we knew that caution was getting ready to happen.
98%.
William, couldn't you have pit it as well? Give me my lap back.
I'm pitting next time by, don't worry. I'm trying to get ahead of the cycle.
Well, honestly, I didn't want that caution to happen, but it did, so that's that.
Just keep putting fuel in it. If you got a chance to put fuel in it and everybody else is going to come in too, sure, let's go put some fuel in it.
Pace car is in. Turn 3.
We've got Steve Harvey in here with us. It's Family Feud, just really fast.
He was an original king of comedy.
Pace car is in. Turn 4.
You know, I normally drive NASCAR net shins and trucks. It's so weird being this low relative to the space car. I'm used to seeing the top of it, not the bottom of it.
Somebody on fire on pit road. I keep seeing smoke.
Follow car number 29.
A gift for you, 21. I think that was
Catch
the
up to
number.
car number 29. We need to close the gap to the guy ahead. Okay, Ryan. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
You run 21st then. For some reason I'm thinking the number 21. I don't know.
All right.
One lap
13th,
down, only
so-
5 laps to go.
You got plenty of time.
Just a warning to anybody behind me. I got unfixable right side damage, so I'm a little bit down on speed.
Join the club. I haven't noticed much of a difference, to be completely frank with you, though. I'm still able to run with the
That's one
pack.
thing I
and
forgot to do is I
occasionally
wanted to
make passes
map
if I'm in
the
that one, so.
I wanted to map the damage check button to
Yeah, I just noticed I can't go in like any other map to really save fuel if I want to stay with the pack.
Did you say to be frank with you? Did I or did he? I don't know if I did or not. I wasn't paying any attention.
I thought that's what I heard. I'm thinking like I tend to be frank with everyone. You never sense actually.
Oh, I didn't hydrate. Too late now. We'll give him next time. I'm feeling all right.
We need to catch car number 29. Race car has just left. Green, 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 let's go.
Sorry, Braden, my fault.
Car ahead is race car number 29, B license. Their rating is 1.3, P13.
Let's put some slow in front of me.
NC32.
I can't quite get him yet.
That was a 43.18.
Can get on this next
Gap
straight
to
go.
car number 60 behind is increasing. It's now 0.07.
Whoa,
Car
big.
high. Still there. Clear high. Car high. Clear outside. Car high. Clear high.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Suzuki, car number 10. Their rating is 2.0. P12.
Oh, jeez.
Full course caution.
My butt keeps there, man. Wow.
I felt.
Dean, that sucks. I saw that happen, but you indirectly saved me by doing that.
Yeah, I feel terrible. That was on me. I caught too much curb on the inside, and then they weren't able to check up in time. That's on me, guys. I'm sorry.
Race car speed is 88 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 2.
How many cars on the lead lap?
This sucks.
It's probably going to be around 15 after that. I think I saw 3 or 4 cars in that. The one of them was a lapper.
Oh, that was my guess.
Did I get an X for that?
Pace car's on the back stretch.
Yeah,
Going
I got
into
a 4
3.
X for that.
I just see in
Race
on
car's
the
in,
text
turn
chat,
3.
clowns, amazing. You're goddamn right, it's amazing, brother. This is Indianapolis.
It's actually incredible. We're actually at about the same level of attrition on lap 76 that my race last night had at
Catch
like
up to
lap
car number 10.
160,
It's open.
170. So this has been way worse for cars getting knocked out.
I don't really know what I want to put this on. Okay.
It's not like there's been a big wreck. It's just been like a few small wrecks.
I don't know, that one was pretty big. That was 4 or 5 cars, and I was nearly car number 6. As a 13 said, get down, Mr. President, and not the dude that was going to hit my right front out of the way just in time. I still got a 4X off of it, though.
Yeah, that was probably our biggest.
I somehow threaded the needle.
Well, we need you in this race, William. How else are we supposed to get a casualty report?
I just went way too sharp there.
Given how close to death I've come, I might be the next casualty report at this rate. My luck has got to be running thin at this point.
Hey, Deacon, how's it going? Yeah, no, I hate it. Like, I mean, these cars, you have to.
The fact that there's only 15
I don't know how to say
cars
it.
left on the lead lap should say all you need to know.
You get on cars so fast in this car, if they
Yeah,
let
we're
up.
officially less than half the field in the lead lap.
And
Well,
part
you
of
can
me
post the less than half
knew
the field
going
on the
in
track.
that you got to be ready at any time. Like, you can't just. Like, it's not like a
In the
NASCAR where you can
words
just
of one of
lift
my,
and try to,
favorite
like.
quotes of all time,
You've got to
we're not
immediately
even
get out of the way.
halfway.
So, I mean, it was my fault. 100% my fault. But
So are we living on a prayer?
I think he probably could have. He probably thought he could slow down enough
I just want to be able to make it
instead of
to
just
dinner.
diving to the inside.
We're not even halfway. For anyone not caught up, that's a bit of I5G lore.
Hopefully my
I have
back's
no
not
idea what that means.
too beat up from that.
They have a collective, like, 15 top split Indy 500 wins between them all. Like, this is all they really do is IndyCar, and they're just really fucking good at it.
Ah, okay. I just got the IndyCar. I'm usually doing road racing and the odd stock car over here and there. I do love the IndyCar on road.
I was gonna say, y'all ever heard of Arca Break Weekly?
We're going green next time by.
Frank, does my back end look kind of beat up?
Doesn't on my end.
10.
Text and drive, Braden.
Wing is the wing looks straight and everything.
10-4, thanks.
No problem. I have a silly question. Can you map a button to go directly to map 5?
You can if you use Joy to key.
Okay. Just seems a pain to have to cycle through it.
I mean, you can go from 6 to 5. It's the same thing.
Is that a member of the Map 5 Mafia I hear?
That's what they call it? The Map 5 Mafia?
Yeah, that's because they use map 5. If you use map 5, you will win whatever fuel strategy you're wanting to do. You might be slow as shit while you're doing it, but you'll get there. See you next time.
It's about the journey.
And the friends we make along the way.
Okay, Ryan. The pace car
Memory of the
just
goldfish. Try not to worry about it too much.
Green flag. P11. The gap to 10th position. Ahead is now 0.28.
I don't know why I went so deep there and got into the grass, I think. It's stupid.
I'll let you go, William.
Ryan, car number 5 is leading the
I'm
race.
looking to ride in line here, not fast.
Oh, big blip up there.
All right.
Coming to lap 80 track position don't mean shit right now.
That's how I feel, but some people are, a little racy early.
I disagree. I want track position the entire race. I don't care. Too many fluky things happen in iRacing. Give me the track position at all times. Never can go wrong with track position. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fight like hell to keep it, but I'm not gonna do any kind of strategy that just sacrifices it to try to just hang around, because it seems like more times than not you're gonna get caught up in something or it's gonna backfire. Like Denny Hamlin in the playoffs last year, just trying to ride around the back, not caring, and it never worked out for him. You are asking for trouble. We're in a good spot right now. I said I wanted to just hang around the 10 to 12 range. That seemed to be the safest spot. Seems like those guys always end up in the top 5 by the end. We're in a good spot right now. Unless these two wreck in front of us and get us caught up in it. Slow in, fast out. That's the name of the game.
Ryan, car number 5 is now leading.
We get 2 for 1 here?
P11.
outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear outside.
Ah, too wide there. Try again in a lap or two.
Halt. Car number 4 is leading the race. Fastest lap for Sparks, 41.00. Your lap time was 42.59.
Be careful going down there, Braden. That'll kill you. That was actually closer than you think.
I wonder if he turned up his field map or something, because he's pushing a little harder now.
Miller, car number 28. Their rating is 1.3. Brian, car number 5 is now leading.
That or there's no one in front of him giving him dirty air now, so he's just free to run. Maybe when he gets up tighter to Chris again, we can make a run at it. Too far back right here. Right off. Let him know I'm here.
On the outside. You're clear high.
There you go. Let him know I'm here, and he made a mistake. And we got clean air for a bit.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Suzuki, car number 10, and their rating is 2.0.
First time I had to use a brake in an Indy car.
Yeah, they checked up pretty quick.
P10.
See how he had to completely lift there, and I didn't have to? Because I can just go flat out. That's what the benefit he had, but he hit the wall. That's the only reason I was able to catch him. But he's about to drop into the clutches of Frank. Which will hold those two up. We got a nice little gap here. Just drive around in P10. And here you go, Barry. We are not lifting. Hope you're happy now. People say I'm the #1 sim racer voted on by people named Barry B.
Course caution, be careful.
Oh, dang it. We had a nice little...
Saw that coming a mile away.
We had a nice little gap there.
Yep.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car 10. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Pit again. We're at that 15 lap-ish range.
Top speed is 125 miles per hour.
Not going to mess with it. If we can pin under yellow, we pin under yellow.
Hey guys, where's the pace car at? Has it come out of pit lane yet?
Middle back right now.
Yep.
Simple.
Yeah, for some reason my overlay of my track map just magically blipped over to my second screen. It's the only one. All my other overlays stayed where they should, and it just shot over to my second screen.
plus yellow. Pits are open.
Really slowing down on the front stretch. Where's that pace car now?
Turn 3.
We need to catch car number 10.
Correction, exit of 4, my bad.
I'm going to do the second lap bit. Get a little extra fuel.
We need to allow car number 10 to pass. Follow car number 24.
Alright. We're all caught up with the pace car's in one.
Catch up to car number 24.
Oh, we got Taylor. Oh no.
Although now people that went behind us
Yeah,
are
he
gonna have to-
understeered to the outside wall, then ricocheted across the track, looked like.
I'm pretty confident pace-wise we can get back up to the top 10. Like
14 on the lead lap.
Don't know if my shoulder's gonna last the rest of this.
Mine's already destroyed. But this at least got me to where I can pit now somewhere between 100 and 102, which is what I was wanting.
Yeah, we can't. We're almost to the point where we could like get it to 170.
All these left turns hurts my shoulder. I don't know why.
What you can do is I had to stop them racing stock cars a few weeks ago to stretch the arm out, do like a calisthenic rotator, and it should kind of decompress the muscle you're compressing the shoulder, turning left that off.
Makes sense. That's why the road racing seems to be okay. It kind of equalizes.
That and your force feedback might be a little bit too high.
Car number
hurt your
24
shoulders.
to pass.
Another thing I do is I take my right arm and put it on the back of my seat and just pull like I'm doing a curl.
Box in 5, 4.
Now you guys got me
3,
thinking about
I
it.
backed off
2,
the
1.
force feedback a
Box
little bit, so I'm just getting old.
Man, now you guys got me thinking about it. It
Right
hurts.
front 95%. Left front 99%.
I feel that in my bones.
I don't want to be alone. They say misery loves
Oh,
company.
shoot, jeez. Wouldn't slow down. I lifted.
My problem is my wrists are all messed up and my knees. 29 and my family has a history of arthritis. Thanks, Dad.
Oh no, don't start talking about knees. Now my knees are gonna hurt.
My wrists are actually from my sim rig being put together in a weird way.
What sim rig is it?
Next Level Racing Formula GT.
When you can, and I know nobody believes me, but if you can ever afford the SimLab P1X, buy it. Don't even ask, just buy it. Buy once, cry once.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been hearing a lot about, the sim labs. They're usually really good, but right now money is the issue.
Oh, I get it, trust me.
Yeah, we lost a few spots there because we didn't pit in the first time. We had to come back, but
Plus, I'm on the
it's all right.
cusp of moving out of my current place and moving into a new
shoot.
apartment, so yeah, fun stuff.
Race car has just left.
Forgot that we pitted the second lap. We gotta get ready to go.
Green flag, we're racing.
Come on, go. I can't pass on the inside. Yet.
The guy ahead is Willett, car number 7, and their rating is 2.1.
We've got a car on the outside. Clear high.
Not sure what that guy's deal is, but whatever.
I see the funny snake starting to happen.
What in the world?
I'll let this ship up hand.
What was that?
Code Brown.
I had to stomp on the brakes. I don't know what the fuck that was.
take it. Free spots.
I don't know if he was hitting or not, so I just was like, alright, fuck it.
Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing either.
Well, that guy's pitting. He must have messed it up or something. I don't know. It was weird. We just had a caution.
P9.
Maybe he had a speeding penalty? I think he had to serve the black flag, but then messed up the pin entry, so had to come around and do it again next time. All right, up to P9 now. We good, gang, we good.
Halt. Car number 4 is now leading. Car in front has just posted a 41.30. You've just done a 41.68.
I'm about 3/10 off that car in front. I'm getting close to getting out of slipstream range though. I reckon let's go. Real close. Let's do a tiny little lift. Just to make sure I'm not in the danger zone.
That's a new fastest lap for Holt, 41.00.
You might have found where the fast guys are, because the guys are pulling away from you. He's in that 1.6, 1.5 range. It just is hard to judge if I can go flat or not. Just doing little safety lifts.
New fastest lap for Holt, 40.92. P9.
Almost halfway. That's when things start heating up. We're counting down now instead of counting up. Getting some moves up there. It's crazy. It says that car behind me is 7/10, but I can't even see them in my rearview mirror.
I don't know if that was next though, but it looked like he bounced off the wall, Daniel.
No, that was just me not paying attention, looking at my relatives and stuff.
No, leave your relatives out of it.
I gotta start shifting them, hitting the chip. Catch up to this group.
That lap time was 41.70.
Man, where are the leaders? They're gone. Got some maybe I had some sandbaggers in this sucker. Jeez.
All right, Ryan, we're at the halfway point. We think about 20 laps remaining on this tank.
Halfway, gang.
Arrow push is real.
I don't know if we're gonna make a move though. Too far back. We would have lost. We would have had lift so much he would have pulled away, and the guy behind us would have caught us anyway. So just stay put. Be smart.
You've just done a 41.77. Okay, Ryan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Plus, I think he's a little faster than me, so he'd probably just catch me. Anyway. Woo. William's struggling up there, it looks like. I can't tell if he is or if it's netcode. There's connection.
There's a car exiting the pits. Our lap time was 42.00.
A little too shallow, almost pulled a knee, almost hit the grass.
Hitting this time.
That lap was at 42.00.
Whoa! Woo! That was close. That was real close. I might have to dial in some weight jacker if that happens again. Man, my arms are twitching from how hard I clenched the wheel there.
Car number 25 is leading the race.
Oh, Braden, I'm sorry to hear that.
Seventh position. That last lap was at 42.24.
What happened?
Somebody get a speeding penalty?
Looks like a black flag, probably speeding on pit road.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a killer. Killer. He was a car ahead of us.
I've got quad damage, Chris. You can take it on this turn here.
I'm map 5 right now, so I'm just kind of rolling.
Yeah, I'm map 6, and you were still right there with me. I just don't have any top speed, even in the draft. I got walled earlier in the race.
Map 6 is a full power map, it's just not linear.
Okay, Ryan, you've got half your fuel left.
Maps 1 through 5 are linear pedal travel with decreasing power as you go from 1 through 5.
I think he's lying because he's like catching me. He's in there's no way he's in
throttle
the
at
5.
full power.
I think he's
Serena, car
feigning
number
everybody.
2 is now in the lead.
And then I know number 8 is just safety car.
I was under the impression that 1 and 6 were effectively the same on ovals.
They are.
5.
No, I just figured I'd say something. I don't know if you're trying to save a bit of fuel or not, but
Yeah, if I ran map 5, I'd be half a lap down by now with the side quad damage.
I think we hit the ceiling, guys. I cannot make up ground on these guys, really. We might be like capped out, short of capitalizing on people's mistakes. I could have pushed it a little bit more when he hit the wall, but he'd probably just come right back and we would battle and the guys behind us would catch us, so
Your lap time was
just
at
tucked in.
42.04. The gap behind is now 0.37.
That was a bad turn from him, but he kind of... I don't know, I think some of it is his connection. I don't think I'm getting an accurate reading because he's not like losing pace when he's looks like he's missing the turn.
You've just done a 42.20.
Yeah, I think Chris is full of it, saying he's running map 5, running me down. We are at 13 laps to go in this tank.
P5.
We're at P5, but some of that's the fuel people that are on different strategies that were up at the front. This guy's kind of bouncing all over the place. I don't really know where he's at. Oh, bastards. Ah, shoot. That's bad. Corner. About 10 to go. No sense in battling with him. We're going to be pitting in no time anyway, really. Just try to use that slip, put in some good lap times. Oh, my wrist is killing me.
Your last lap time was at 41.94. The leader, Serena, is pitting.
We've got about another 5 laps on him.
Sparks, car number 6, is now in the lead. You've just done a 41.80.
Pitting in, pitting in.
So I think we saved a little bit more fuel than these guys. All right, we're on the podium. Stop the count. In the race.
We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. P3, that was at 42.22. Laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Frank's leading? I didn't even know Frank was up there leading.
Car number 7 is leading the race. P2, 2 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was at 42.14.
Chris is cranking it up now because he wants to say he led a lap. Hey guys, now stop the count. We're leading Indianapolis 500.
You're now in the lead. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. this lap, box this lap.
Pitting in.
Hitting.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is 1 lap behind.
We led. Led a lap.
Watch your speed. On exit, we should be in position 28. A few seconds in front of Sparks. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 82%. Front left, 96%.
That's a terrible get out. I didn't want to. I was revving it up, and then I didn't want to. Oh shoot, man! Why is my pit limiter not working? I got like 63 there. Hopefully they don't ding me.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Carlo. Inside clear.
He just got a better jump out of the pits than me, I guess.
Position.
Alright, still in the top 10.
Behind is now 0.79, 1 lap ahead.
Should be P9 once that leader puts.
Owens, car number 8, and their rating is 2.1.
That's actually huge. He didn't lap us, so we were pitting. Now when he comes in, nice. That was huge. Staying on the lead lap there.
The leader, Suzuki, is pitting.
Now we don't have to get our lap back while he's in the pits.
Gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now 0.90.
I'm getting a little bit of brain fog. I keep like instinctively wanting to like brake going into the corners, or I don't know. I gotta like dial in. Getting a little hazy here.
The gap to Owens in front is now 1.15.
Chris leaped us in the pits there. I don't think we can quite get to 170 with what we got on board right now. Let's see, what are we at? 26 laps, we're 130. Yeah,
car low. Still there.
But we want to try to
Clear
feel
inside.
safe.
P10. The gap to Owens.
I think we're going to put it in 5.
0.84.
See if we
All
can't
right,
save
Ryan,
some
the
fuel.
next car is 1 lap behind.
Wish I would have done it from the beginning, but I'm trying to push this thing to get one more stop. Can also save some fuel just staying in 6th.
The gap ahead is now 0.78.
Might be able to pull this off. I don't know. We're just going to do a few. This is going to be our fuel save run. We'll see where we are if this. We want to try to get to where we only got to stop one more time. What do we got to lose? There's only a handful of cars in the lead lap anyway. If we can get close to 170, as close as possible to lap 170 to pit, then we can just go flat out to the end. And then if anybody has to pit twice, we're going to be a huge advantage on them.
The gap to P9 in front is now 0.86.
If we can keep him around 0.8, enough to just get some slipstream, save some fuel, that'd be nice too. We don't want him to get away to where we have to go flat out. Alright, I told you guys we'll get to the last 100 laps and then we'll start playing strategy, and that's pretty much what we've done.
That lap was at 42.16.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so sore after this. I just moved my arm in a way it hasn't moved in the past hour and a half, and it did not like it.
The gap to Owens ahead is now 0.79.
Right now we're about 2 laps short. If that's the case, I think we could probably make that work. We'll just get gas and stay in 5 and watch the number until it gets to where we can go full out. It might have to be like the last 20 laps we go in map 1 or something, but I think we can adjust it and make it work on one more stop. Oh shoot.
Holt behind is pitting. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The leader, Ryan, is pitting. Ravi, car number 25, is now leading.
Some weird pit strategies. Although those guys that are pitting now, they're going to be done for us. Well, no. We'll have to get one more. Yeah, you can't.
All right, Ryan. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
They're definitely clear to make it to the end, though.
The leader, Rabi, is pitting.
Carlo,
The driver in front of us is a lap behind.
hold your line. Clear inside.
You're up to 8th place. Ahead is
How
now
bad is that, Ryan?
0.92.
We got a bunch of weird strategies going on now.
P8.
I'm dropping now. Yeah, my
The
bad.
leader, Gonzalez, is pitting. Serena, car number 2, is now leading.
The people that are pitting now are going to have to pit again, I would assume. They can't make it to the end. So if we can make this one more stop work, we should have a pretty good advantage.
P9, it's getting closer. The gap's now 0.45. P7.
Carlo. Still there. Clear low.
It's fine. He's on full run, I think.
P8.
Right now, we're just trying to get to the last sprint at the end.
That was 41.94. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, we're way off now. Yeah, we're not. Shoot. I don't think we're going to be able to make it work, guys. We've burned a lot of fuel all of a sudden. We're looking at not even getting to lap 160.
Your lap time was 42.28.
So how do we want to play this if we're going to have to two-stop it? It's tough.
Oh, that's a fun sight to have. Somebody blinking right in front of me.
P7. That last lap was at 42.27.
Kind of went back up. Now we're up to around 15 laps.
The gap in front is now 1.00.
I can see it in my mirror.
Brother is a ticking time bomb with how his med code is right now.
Shush. I do not want a yellow flag.
Yeah, we're in a rough spot now because there's a bunch of guys out here that can get to the end on one more stop, and we're gonna need two. Kind of
When
need
does
a yellow.
that connection flag kick in and put them in the pit?
I've never seen that happen yet.
It's still in testing. Only happens in a couple sessions. It's not in play here.
Actually, it is, because it happened at the 9 o'clock session to a guy who got put in the pits because of it. It happened to Taylor last night.
All right, 145. We got 13 laps.
The leader, Serena, is pitting.
Oh, there you go. That answers that.
All right.
I guess it is in play here. Interesting.
Sparks, car number 6, is leading the
that
race.
guy we were behind
It's
earlier.
closing
Another
down.
position
The gap
for
has come
everybody.
down to
How does it
0.28.
Car inside. Roger line.
The lap time was 42.55.
You're clear inside.
I feel like we're just kind of wasting time here right now.
Did he finally drop out, or did he get latency flag?
He got flagged and then he dropped out.
That sucks when it happens, but like somebody's got to figure out a way to make it a little bit stricter than that.
These are impressive tires, Ruben, so I'll let you go up here. If you want by.
Like that shit was almost as bad as Forza Motorsport 7.
Video.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just go ahead and pit.
Niccolo, car number 26, is now
If we can
leading
get it
Sparks.
to-
He's entering the pits. He's in P3. He should come out a little way behind you.
We can get to 150 and split it 25 and 25.
Gap to Owens. Ahead is
It's probably
increasing.
going to be the best
It's now
bet.
Jim keeps lying to me about my
166.
fuel.
6th place. You've just done a 42.15.
Then we can do 25 and 25 full
Mine as
bore.
well.
And if a caution happens, caution happens. I think that's what the plan's going to be. This caution will react.
The lap time was at 42.01.
Oh shoot, now's not the time to do this. Might as well go into map 1 for now.
Gap to Owens in front is now 1.06.
Kind of wasted some time running around on 5 that we didn't need to, but honestly, I guess I might as well just run it out because it's going to be less fuel we got to take.
That lap time was 42.72.
Get these last 8 laps out of it. And that last stop can be hopefully a short one.
The gap in front is now 1.40. That Lap time was 42.24. P6. Barroso is pitting from position 12. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. The gap to Owens ahead is now 1.26. Casado is pitting from P11. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
I'm waving at you, Frank.
The gap behind is now 2.00. Okay, Ryan, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. P5.
I suck at hitting.
The gap to P4 ahead is now 1.27.
I just said I suck at hitting.
All right, what do we got?
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Can I get to the point where I don't need to take tires at the end? That'd save me. I don't think it's going to matter. I think I'm going to still get a decent. If I only had to get like a splash of fuel to get like 5 or 10 laps, then maybe, but it's going to be a darn near full run.
The gap in front is now 1.04. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That was 41.87.
Hitting this time, hitting this time.
So the guy in front's pitting right now. We're going to pit the lap after him. So we need to have a stinking lap here.
P4, you've only got enough fuel for this lap. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box
Pitting in this lap.
The gap behind is now 2.2. Look out for the pit speed limit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P29. A few seconds behind Sparks. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Right front, 84%. Front left, 96%.
That little second there at the end where it drops, that's where it's putting extra gas in. So that's what I was saying. Can I get to the point to where the fuel tanking is less than the tires, then we won't take tires. But I think that last run, whatever it's going to be, is going to be.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
All right, we can push though. In map 1, just go for it.
Okay, Ryan. The next car is Holt. Car number 4 in their rating is 2.6.
Still in P6.
Your
I don't know how
refuel
that
window will
worked out.
open on lap 170. It will end on lap 186.
Alright, that's not too bad. Still in, oh well, never mind. We're gonna be like 11th. We haven't crossed the finish line yet. I'm done.
P4 behind is now 1.77, one lap ahead. The car in front of us is Owens, car number 8. Their rating is 2.1. Gap to E9 in front is now 2.7, 10th position.
Just missed out staying on the lead lap. The leaders are up here ahead of us. I don't know if they're fuel saving to where we can get our lap back the old natural way.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
Okay.
Shit.
Alright, crank it up.
Pace car's out.
Yeah,
Single
that's
file.
What does this do?
Number 8. Pace car is out. Pits closed.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Pace
gotta
car
let the
speed is
pace car by here.
135 miles per hour.
Can we stay out and get our... It's not enough to pit now. Nobody can pit now and go to the end. We might benefit from this here.
It's entering 3 now. It's just behind you guys. 1 and 2.
Well, Georgie, what do we do here?
I just got a free pit stop because of that. Who brought out the caution? I need to kiss you on the lips.
Full course yellow.
You beautiful, beautiful driver, you.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I didn't need to happen that just happened.
I was going to short pit for a second to last one and then 20 lap last and then do it again.
I tried to map private, but with this aero damage I got from earlier,
If these
it's
guys
not really
don't,
making much of a difference.
if these guys don't pit, we're in trouble. Which I don't think they're going to. I can't get to the end. Me and William are lap. We would benefit if they pit. Hopefully they just go in to get a splash. I don't know. I'm almost afraid to stretch my arms. It's like once you stretch them and they're like, ooh, that's what it feels like. I don't want to go back into position anymore. Oh man. It's like once you stretch them, you are acknowledging that you're wearing down.
Pits are open.
We need some help here. I don't know if we're going to get it. Nope. Shoot. Dang it. That sucks.
Allow car number 8 to pass. Follow car number 25. Catch up to car number 25. Okay, Ryan, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Man, I kind of really got screwed there. I just pitted right before, so I'm good. And then you guys stayed out, so I'm stuck a lap down now.
Now, here's my problem, Ryan. I can't pit right now. If I pit right now, it screws up everything that I was going to do for the next 32 laps.
Oh, I get it. I ain't asking you to. It's just how it worked out.
That's kind of why. That's why you heard me say, "Oh shit," when the yellow came out, because I needed it Well, honestly, I needed it 3 laps later. Now I got to fight off fresh tires and fresh everything.
Well, I'm not exactly out of the woods yet either. I got my final strategy, and then plan B if caution does come out late race.
I don't know how long they've been out, though. Can I pass them just on pure pace? Brian, when did you pit last? Just trying to tell if I'm going to be faster, like here off the jump or not.
You're 20 laps fresher than I am. I pitted on 137.
The pace car has just left. Green, 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 let's go.
Can we get our lap back the old-fashioned way?
P9.
All right, I'm going to try to be real gentle, but I'm definitely going to try to get my lap back the old-fashioned way.
If you get up here, I'll give it to you. Well, I say that, I'll give it to you unless it screws me, but if I can give it to you, I'll give it to you.
You're a lap car, idiot. That wasn't very intelligent of you, Ruben.
Dang it. I gotta push, man.
I agree. I don't know if I could save enough fuel, man.
It's scary close.
I lost the graph too.
I might get my lap back when they have to pit again. He said he's 20 laps. Then I gotta pit again. It's just, I don't know. See how it shakes out. Just run fast and let the chips fall where they may. At least we're in a top 10 right now. Still. I would just love to get back on that lead lap for the end. This is why it's hard, though. You got to literally pass the leaders, the fastest guys on the track, to get back up in there. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a charge here. The longer they go, we're going to get a little bit of an advantage from tires. Not a huge advantage, but it'll be a little bit of one.
That lap was at 41.56.
Hey, good to know we can hang with the leaders. Oh, they're going to pit now. Good. All right. Got our lap back.
Gonzalez, car number 24, is now leading.
Now we're just going to run full
Last
bore.
lap time was at 42.00.
We got clean air in front of us. No one to stop us. Let's just go. Fast laps now. Fast laps. Push, push, push. Can't ask for much more than this. Just full bore, run it. And then we'll get gas at the end. Our fuel window opens in about one lap.
You've just done a 41.54.
You know, undercut everybody. Just out here running fast laps.
Let's work, Jordan.
Serena, car number 2, is now in the lead. The gap to Asado behind is now 0.83. That was a 41.52.
Guy behind me is a legit 10th car. I see 8 and 7 up there, about 5 seconds, so we're back in it. I'd love to break away from that car in 10th. It's still within slipstream.
Okay, Ryan, pit window open. Double traffic on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in
Oh, because I'm getting dirty air from this guy. I'm dumb. What I was thinking there.
Car ahead is Gonzalez, car number 24, B license, and their rating is 1.5.
That didn't last long before we ran back into the people we could pass. He's on a crazy fuel strategy. He just pitted. But it's going to have to be stinking laps to go to the end. On 1.8, I don't think I need to lift. Oh, I do. Jeez. 1.8, I'm still feeling it.
Got a car on the inside. Clear low.
That sucks. I'm so far enough, I I can't get good slipstream from that car, but I'm getting aero wash. And then the guy behind me was able to use my slipstream to get right by me.
The gap to P1 behind is now 0.58, 1 lap in front.
Dang, the leader's right back on me to lap me again.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Casado, car number 12.
Just in a bad cycle, man.
That lap was a 41.88.
Definitely think we misplayed the strategy somewhere. Just not really quite sure. That caution kind of screwed everything up.
Allow the guy behind to pass.
No. How about no?
Inside. You're clear inside.
The gap to Casado ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5 seconds.
And we're back to being left out.
Well, that was a 42.48. To Casado ahead is now 3.3.
Where's Pittman going? Back on the lead lap.
The leader, Holt, is pitting. Sparks, car number 6, is leading the race.
I need to get back up in the mix with these guys.
Suzuki, car number 10. Their rating is 2.0.
Although I am chipping away at it. They were like 5 seconds ahead of me at one point. Now it's like 3. I think it's just taking some time. Hopefully some of these guys are like fuel saving to try to stretch it. We don't have to. 20 to go. It's getting down to the end really quick here.
The gap to Suzuki ahead is now 3.4.
Can we finagle our way to a top 5? Where this next guy is just real slow. Oh, he's coming
okay, Ryan. The next car is Casado, car number 12. Casado behind is pitting. 8th place.
That was a terrible pit engine.
41.63.
Go on the straight here. I'll breathe the throttle up here.
All right, we're back around Chris, who was our
person
earlier. The next leader is 6 seconds behind us. But I think he's got the pit here soon. We need to put in fast laps when these leaders pit, so when we pit here in a little bit, we don't
Gap to P7 ahead is now 4.0
go a
seconds.
lap down.
That lap was at 41.53.
Make sure we're set to auto fuel. We are. Give us just enough for the end. No green and white checker to worry about. When we're done, we're done.
The gap to E7 in front is now 4.1.
1.1, I don't even see this. No, it's not.
Lap times are improving.
I was like, it freaked me out for a second. I was like, 1.1, I'll be getting arrow wash at 1.1. I think I'm not going to take tires at the end here. Just give me fuel. I'll do it on
Car
that.
in front is Gonzalez, car number 24, B license, and their rating is 1.5.
Hit on that. Do it next time.
Gap to Gonzalez in front is now 1.0
Oh, shoot.
seconds.
Do it on straight. Do it on straight. I had to get my cursor back up. Disappeared. Okay, we are gonna not take tires. There we go. Just give me fuel.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 41.89.
Give me a splash and let's go.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. The gap to Gonzalez ahead is now 4.3. The leader,
sweaty.
Sparks, is pitting.
Getting sweaty.
8th place.
Hopefully just not taking those tires and we can get a few spots.
Niccolo, car number 26, is now leading. There's a car rejoining in front. The gap to E9 behind is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. Only 2 more laps of fuel. Alright, Ryan, the next car is Sparks, car number 6, B license, and their rating is 2.4. Seventh position. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Your lap time was 41.51. Hit this lap, in this lap.
Pitting in.
Sparks behind is increasing. It's now 2.4.
Okay, there's anyone behind me, but whatever. Courtesy.
right. The guy ahead of us is Gonzalez.
Oh,
24
that was a good one.
license. And their rating is 1.5. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 87%. Front left, 97%.
All right, definitely save some time there, not taking tires. Question's going to be how
clear.
much?
Stay behind the line. Right rear tyre is hot. All right, Ryan, the next car is Serena, car number 2, and their rating is 3.2.
All right, we're right in with these guys.
The gap to Serena ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Position.
I wonder who's done and who's got a pit is going to be the question. Frank's getting ready to pit. I'm not sure where he's at.
The leader, Piccolo, is pitting. Car number 5 is leading the race. Okay, Ryan, you're reeling Serena in. The gap is 7.4.
I assume the top 5 is good on fuel.
Of course.
Hitting this time by.
How far back in now? 2.4? Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we just got to drive around and see who's got pit. And hopefully leapfrog them.
You're reeling P9 in. The gap's now 4.6. P9, halt. Car number 4 is now in the lead. The next car is 4 laps behind. Okay, Ryan, you're reeling P8 in. The gap is 2.9.
Let's see who up there is going to try to make
That lap
it.
time was 41.84.
We're 1.5 behind, so we're right in that zone. Let's give a little lift. Whoa! We're about to wreck up there.
You're reeling Serena in. The gap is now 1.39. Brian, car number 5, is now in the lead.
How many of these guys are like desperately trying to feel safe and make it last? Well, again, he's struggling.
To Serena ahead is now 0.92. Okay, Ryan, you've used half your fuel. Your lap time was at 41.92.
There's only 4 to go. Jeez. I don't think anyone else is pitting with 4 to go. Maybe people went out of fuel or something. We'll see. We just got off strategy somewhere. Just got away from us at some point. Thinking I could make it with only one more stop. I think that's what hurt us, because I was running around 5 when I didn't need to.
The gap to Serena in front is now 0.90. Holt, car number 4, is leading the race.
If I'm a lap down, it's going to be 1 shorter too. It's actually like 2 to go.
Hey boys, mind if I get on this?
Two to go.
Oh, Daddy, you stay back there.
Yeah, that second one definitely hurt us. Uh-oh.
White flag. 1 more to go. Lap time was 42.07.
Then they're close. Just so you know.
Some people run out of fuel or something? Well, we got the top 10.
Oh, man. Thought I had it at the line. Good
P9.
win.
Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Damn it, motherfucker. Who brought up that last caution? Good win.
Whew.
Good win, Braden.
Oh my gosh, my hands.
I'll take a top 10. Started 33rd, finished 10th, plus 23.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. This is my first ever Indy race, and I just got the car on Monday.
Yeah, I'm happy with the 9th, but I got off strategy somewhere around those cautions, and I feel like I could have done better, but they kind of pinned me back in the weird spot there.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I want that last caution back. That's all I want, is that last caution back.
Yeah, cautions messed me up too. That's
Box
why I
in.
was a little off
5,
strategy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got the lead some.
Box
I thought
now.
that was kind of cool.
We did lead a lap. We led a few laps.
Yeah, I led a lap or 2 under caution, I think.
Front right, 81%.
Woo!
Left rear,
I was
94.
trying to
Oh,
do a
man.
off strategy, but I ended up
Oh,
off somewhere.
everything is
Also,
tight.
I got quad damage that took about 5 miles an hour off of my top speed early in the race. So even with fuel strategy, I don't think I really had a chance at winning anything.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah, I didn't think I had a chance of winning.
For
but,
first
I'm
500, I will
pretty happy
say.
with this. Old guy, you know?
Well, considering I got wrecked out of a top 5 yesterday, I'm happy to make it to the end of this one today.
All right, everybody, calm down.
Yeah, good stuff.
So,
Pretty
all in
good race,
all,
except I didn't like that somebody kind of half pumped me there. The early laps. I can't even talk now.
ooh,
That was definitely a good race there at the end. We only had that one caution for the second half. That's nice.
yeah, well, let's go watch what
Would
happened
have
at the end
preferred
there.
0, but you know, I'll take it.
Yeah, I've never made so many green flag stops. It was getting better near the end.
I'm glad I did practice those green flag stops. I thought the no tires thing was going to help us in the end. I don't think it really did.
Well, my wife talked me into it.
See y'all next year.
Oh! Let's
Have a
check
good
this
one.
end out. It looked like there was maybe a move at the line or something. Oh. Yeah. I don't even know if there are necessarily mistakes. There's only so much you can do when cautions come out off and throw you off strategy. I think I ran maybe 15 laps in map 5 that I probably shouldn't have, but that's not enough to really throw us off. I think it was when we got hung out to dry on those pit cycles. I wasn't even paying attention. What was the end? Oh, that was at the line? What? Dang. There's the finish line. Wow, dang, that's pretty close. That's pretty crazy. Wow, that was close at the finish. I'm looking at it right now. Dang. Clicker rear left. Look at that. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know which way goes what. Nope. How do I just move that way? Just strafe me. I don't know. That's pretty close, though. That's a close finish. All right. My goodness. That was harder than I thought it was. Let's go check out some incidents. There weren't that many, and most of them are going to be front-loaded in the beginning of the race. Oh, shoot. Let's put my chase cam back to where it should be. No, just go back to normal. I don't know how to reset it. Whatever, close enough. At car. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, a few things here. I didn't cause that. One, you can't pass on the inside on a restart. So, what that guy was looking to do there, you couldn't do anything anyway. You can't pass on the inside. I did this the other day. Why do we get to watch everybody leave the pits? I want the incidents. Oh, this is that one that happened under... Oh, just locked them up. Oh, and right into somebody. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, dang, that's some bad net code. You're seeing people that had bad connections. We had no... Shoot, we were solid on our connection the entire time. A lot of these are going to be just wall hits. Oh, that was like a little bit of a net code up into the wall. That Valvoline car is pretty. Wall hit. Wall hit. Oh! Goodness gracious! What was that? Oh, this is that one that the dude just... Yeah, okay. Okay, this was at the wall hit. Okay. Hits! Boom! That's that one. And then, oh, jeez. We just missed that one, too. Let's go check that out from our view. We're right behind that. This was early on, too. Lap 11. Here's our view. He just kept coming. Oh, wait, no. That's car. Never mind. That wasn't us. That sucks, though. That was the car in front of us that got hit. Here's us. Boom! Dang, that sucks. I don't know why it does all that. Oh, just didn't want to hit that car, I think, and just put it in the wall instead, I guess. A little loose. Well, that's the guy that was bumping everybody. Who ended up winning? I hate it when the guy that's driving like an a-hole wins the race. Oof. I always like to watch these cars. I think I'm definitely going to save this and go back and watch how some of those guys played the strategy. It definitely seemed to help them in the end. Except that 4 car that won, he was just quick. I mean, he was driving like an a-hole, but he was quick. He could jump on us at any given time. I kind of suspect he was sandbagging a little bit on his qualifying time because he was really quick. Everybody else in the lobby seemed to be pretty equal, but he was overwhelmingly the faster guy. Well, now it's doing that thing where it just gets stuck on one driver for the rest of the time, so. I don't know. All in all, I'd say it's a success. Yeah, got the top 10. I wanted a top 10. We got a top 10. I joked that finishing on the lead lap would guarantee you a top 10, but unfortunately not. We didn't finish on the lead lap. So, learn from it. Try to figure out what we did strategy. I mean, I don't think there's anything we could have done. You know, we got left out on caution. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you stuck around this long, please make sure you've liked. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Lots of other fun stuff coming. Coke 600 is in like 2 weeks. So we'll be back in here again for an even longer race. I think this was a little more heavy on the bones though. Like that NASCAR was a little looser. You're not as, tensed up on it like you are in here. So, but that's 600 miles. The thing's gonna take like 4 hours. So we'll be doing that in 2 weeks. So like and subscribe for that. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, Barry. Deacon, other Barry. I appreciate you guys for hopping in the chat.